Hey YouTube, it's me. I just needed to do like a vent video. Um, I normally don't do, random videos, but during this journey, this IVF journey, I have to be very selective in the people that I invite to share with me because everyone isn't as sensitive or as emotional or as happy, or they don't feel the same way that you do about it. I have probably 3 people in my circle that know what I'm doing, and that's my mom, my best friend, and my grandma. And to me, those are 3 women that I really respect and I really love, and I feel like they'll give me their honest opinion. But I've learned that, or I've realized that doing this, these treatments, that people really don't know what to say out their mouth. They don't know what you've actually gone through. The roller coaster ride, the long walk, the letdowns, the disappointments, the countless hours lost from work, the strain it puts on your relationship, the strain it puts on, you. And I guess it kind of hurts when someone that you're close to makes like a comment that I'm pretty sure, it wasn't meant how it was said. But well, let me just give you this, this scenario. My grandmother, she's about 60 something years old, and she knows that, Jeff and I are doing treatments, and that possibly, our IVF cycle will go through. That's that's my intake on it. I don't try to think negative about anything that I'm doing. So when she comes in the room, I'm on the computer. I stop past her house, to get some mail. And of course I'm on the computer. I'm on, YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm researching IVF and everything. And when she comes in, she walks past me. And as she's walking out the door, she says, "You need to focus on something other than trying to have a baby." And I kind of looked at her like, wait a minute. Where did that come from? So, I try not to snap at her because she is my G-mom, and I just figured, okay, well, let me just ask her, what does she mean by that? And she says to me, well, you're going to overdose on, fertility treatments. And I'm like, wow, really? I'm going to overdose on fertility treatments? So it's almost to me like, people think I just rolled over out the bed one morning and said to myself, today is the day I'm going to suffer from infertility. Today is the day I'm going to choose to spend countless hours at the clinic getting ultrasounds and blood work. Today is the day that I'm going to put a strain on my faith, my relationship. Today is the day I'm going to test every avenue of my life. I didn't choose infertility. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose to be the one that has problems conceiving. This isn't the life that I chose. I don't have any control over my capability to have a baby, when to have it, how many to have, girl or boy. That's not in my control. What I did do is I did get up one morning and I did ask God. I know that I suffer from this. I know that him and I both have an issue. I asked him, could he help me get through our infertility? I didn't say, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do with my life. Like, I didn't, how kids say, well, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I didn't raise my hand to be infertile. That wasn't my choice. So, for the people who've never been there, have never watched a couple or a woman go through this, really needs to be more sensitive to someone's feelings that has going through this. I mean, I'm not, just with a random person. I'm not 13 years old. I'm not trying to have, sex tuppers. All I want is a family. All we want is a family, And it's like, why do so many people have so much to say about what I'm doing with my life? It's not your life. It's my life. Jeff and I have been together for going on 6 years now. He doesn't have any children. I don't have any children. We'll be married in less than, in a year. Less than a year. And I have a career. We have a house. These are the things that I put in place or I set up in line so that when him and I did decide to have kids, that we would have our stuff in order. I'm not living out of a cardboard box, I don't get it. It's like I have to always explain myself and my reasoning to people because they don't understand. And I'm just kind of tired of that. Like, it's not up to you. And I'm sorry if you feel like I'm going to overdose on treatments. I'd rather overdose on treatments and overdose on, drugs, alcohol. It's so many other things that I could be doing right now with my life, that's negative. But all I'm doing is choosing to have a family. I just don't get it, okay? I really don't get it. My relationship has been tested. My faith has been tested. I've looked in the mirror sometimes and really thought in my heart that I was suffering from cataracts because I didn't know who I was. I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see me anymore through all the hurt, all the women I see or I know that's having children in my circle. Easy. Don't even want the kids. And me, the godmother of 6 girls. And it's hard for me. So, before you start running your mouth about, why women or why we shouldn't do this or it's not right and it's not Christian and blah, 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 blah. Look at your own life. Look at what you're doing. What I'm doing is not affecting you. It's affecting me. It's affecting him. And yes, you do have, somewhat of an effect on what I'm doing because if I come across you wrong with my hormones out of control, indirectly it affects you, but directly it's us. And it's just us. I pray to God every night. I pray for all the women that I know that are trying to conceive, all the women that I know that are pregnant, all the families, all the couples, I put them in my prayer circle every night. So to say to me that what I'm doing is not Christian-like, you need to pull out your Bible. You need to, really pray for yourself. You need to really, sit back and look at things in your life that you don't have in order before you start telling me what I'm doing that you feel as though I'm wasting my time on, or you feel as though I'm going to overdose on. I'm not mad at her because I know that people are going to think and feel what they want. They're going to, say things like, you're not pregnant yet, or why y'all still trying, or why not just adopt, all kinds of things you hear while doing this. But it just, I guess it kind of hurt me to hear, my grandma say that to me, especially when she knows, the pain, the suffering, the miscarriage, all of that. So, I guess I just had to come on here and talk to you ladies about it because I really don't have anyone in my circle that can completely understand but you guys. So, I don't know. This is my first vent video, and I'm trying not to I'm trying not to cry, but it does hurt. It does hurt to not have that direct support that you need during this time. I mean, my cycle starts soon. And who do I hire? You know, besides Chef, really nobody that's gone through this that can say, you know, I've been here, let me help you along the way. I mean, I'm kind of not in it by myself, but I mean, at least the support and the encouragement from my family, the ones that do know what we're doing, you know, that would help. So I'm gonna stop going on and on about it, but I just had to get that off my chest. I couldn't believe that she thinks that I'm going to actually overdose on treatment. Alright, y'all. I shall return if and when my cycle decides to show up. Thanks for letting me vent.